Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Chris Albert. I'm sitting here enjoying my morning time, having my morning coffee. Sorry, I like to sit in the dark, so I apologize for the imagery around here. I have to sit in the dark for a little bit before I can actually interact with the fucking world. Got some questions here from a young man. I don't really have his name. It just says something like the Uncrowned King. He said he's contacted a lot of people on YouTube and they haven't answered his questions, so I'm going to answer one of his questions. He said, first question, say I get my body to reach a physique I want to keep. How can I keep lifting heavy without changing my physique and getting bigger? I always increase my rep by 1 each workout, add weight every time I hit 15 reps. My other question is that there's another YouTube channel, I'm not going to say the name, very popular, said lifting too heavy after a certain time will snap your body, or most people that do who are short get problems, or most people who are short get injuries. Sorry, the language in the email is a little bit fucked up. Or should I not exceed 100-pound dumbbells? That means, well, kind of crazy. All right, he's basically asking if he goes past 100-pound dumbbells, is he going to snap his shit up? So addressing the first question, here's the deal. You got to lift heavy in order to put on some degree of muscle, heavy compound movements. Now, this is the thing. Your body is not going to morph by lifting heavy. Your body, you're not going to turn into some crazy Hulk IFBB pro overnight. If you look at a lot of the aesthetics guys right now, they're actually lifting heavy. You know, Matt Ogus, he's following a powerlifting type program. He's doing those standing overhead presses. He's a strong dude, and he's got a great physique. A lot of the aesthetics guys, a lot of the men's physique guys, they're all lifting heavy. The thing you're worried about, I think, is becoming bulky and becoming, you know, almost like an IFBB pro bodybuilder, which a lot of people want to become, and I don't see anything wrong with that. But if you're not taking a mass amount of steroids and you're not taking a mass amount of peptides, then you should pretty much be able to develop a really well-balanced physique with nutrition and compound movements. Keep lifting heavy, keep lifting, you know, challenging yourself with the weights, but that's not going to fucking do anything. Like, it's not going to make you into some fucking freak out of nowhere. Here's part 2 of the question. When I say lift heavy, what do I mean by that? Am I saying fucking come up under the fucking bar so that you fucking crumble yourself and crush your knees and crush your shoulders and crush your fucking ribs and crush your dick and your balls and can't fuck anymore because you're a fucking idiot? No, I'm not saying that. Here's the deal. When you lift heavy, that means lifting controlled, right? Any weight you can control, you will not get injured by. If you're performing a movement with perfect form and you are challenging yourself with perfect form, then you're going to be fine. But if you're going in some friggin' place and trying to pick up the heaviest dumbbells you can and flaring your elbows way out to the side while you're doing incline presses, yeah, you're going to fuck your shoulders up. My advice is to find good videos on YouTube, find good sources of information to understand what proper form is on most exercises. If you're not using proper form, if you're breaking a form, if you're not controlling the weight as you're pushing it up and bringing it down, then yeah, you're landing yourself up for an injury. There is no such thing as a safe movement, and like Louis Simmons says, any movement that's totally safe is probably also totally useless. So yeah, compound free weight movements, heavy, but again, once you break your form, once you're friggin' trying to perform that weight for reps, it's not going to work for you. Now, the exception to this rule, I think, is when you're training for powerlifting. A lot of the West Side guys, a lot of powerlifters in general, they go for max efforts, and one of the reasons they go for max efforts is to see where their weaknesses are. Now, I'm not advocating that you go and put yourself under a squat bar and try to crush yourself. But if you're planning to do so, make sure you have people around you who understand powerlifting, who understand the movements. A lot of y'all are reading books and thinking you guys are experts, or reading, websites like Elite FTS or T Nation, which are great websites full of information. I highly recommend them. But you're going out there and just thinking you fucking know everything. I see a lot of people squatting, looking at the ground and bending halfway over because they read in one of the texts that that's the way to do it, and they're not really practicing the proper form. They're just reading off of a text and then going into the gym and then trying to do everything. Things come from experience. Try to find people who will be mentors for you, whether that's online, whether that's people in the gym, but really understand what proper form is, really understand what angles your joints need to be in order to get the maximum benefit from your lifts. If y'all got any questions for me, hit me up at gettingtoshredded@gmail.com. You can hit me up for resources. If you look for online coaching, of course, I'm always here. And I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday season and spending time with family, because that's what's important. So talk to y'all later.